Hi, how are you guys? My name is Anthony Sarasoli, and today I'm going to be persuading you guys why colleges should replace online learning with traditional classes. I start with a question. If you find yourself asking, I might miss today's Zoom call, or I can watch this class later, why do it now? If you're asking yourself any of these questions, this only proves why online learning is not as effective as face-to-face classes, and they should be changed as quickly as possible. I want to start off with a statistic that shows the amount of students taking these online classes. In 2012, it shows that 865,000 graduate students and 4.5 million undergraduate students were taking online classes. And by 2015, this only increased to 1 million graduate students and 5 million undergraduate students taking online classes. With COVID-19 going on right now, I'm sure you can assume that this number is only increasing. The use of online classes instead of traditional classes is not as effective, and for many students, it can be detrimental to their mental health. In a study conducted in 2020 by Griffin Wiles, he helps us understand this point further. He interviewed a student that helped him understand that having other people to work with and socialize with would have been really helpful for him. Doing the online class by himself, he explained, was more stressful than if it was an in-person class, and made his mental health harder to take care of. In that same article, he explains that with online classes, students may experience challenges as it relates to increased screen time, which brings me to my second point on the PowerPoint, which shows the consequences of online classes, more of the physical consequences that it can have on a student. While sitting down and staring at a screen all day, it can cause increased shoulder pain, back pain, and neck pain for the student. This only shows and expands on how online classes can negatively affect the student. Lastly, students may experience increased fatigue, headaches, lack of motivation, and increased procrastination and ineffective time management due to online classes. Griffin Wiles also adds that feelings of isolation due to limited socialization in person, minimized awareness and understanding of others. With COVID going on, this can only increase the feeling of isolation, which proves why we need to move online classes back to the face-to-face modality. A single teacher can reach thousands of students through an online course, and this only proves that money is being made by the schools, but how much is it really helping the students? In a study done in 2018 by Susan Dynarski, she helps us explain how online classes significantly lower the student's success rate in the class and overall decrease their learning. She explains that a study conducted in Chicago high schools showed that students who had failed algebra were randomly assigned either to an online or a face-to-face recovery course. And the results in this study were clear that students in the online algebra course learned much less than those who worked with a teacher in a classroom. This only shows the benefit that a teacher in a classroom can have on a student compared to learning through a screen. Now I want to show my last point, which shows online courses versus in-person courses. It starts in spring of 2014 and shows the online success rates were much lower than the in-person success rates, and this only increased along from 2016 to 2018. You can see that steadily the online success rates stay below the in-person success rates. Another point from Susan's study in 2018 shows that these students tend to drop out of college at very high rates, and students with weak preparation don't fare well in online classes, as recent research by professors at Harvard and Stanford show. In this article, she ends with a point that explains students at DeVry, who offer online and face-to-face versions of all of its courses, use the same textbooks, assessments, assignments, and lecture materials in each format. Even though these courses were seemingly identical, the students who enroll online do substantially worse. This shows that even though these students were using the same textbooks, the same assessments and assignments, all the same materials, the students in the online course significantly did worse than the students in the face-to-face course. So what's the solution to this problem? For advanced learners and people who don't struggle with procrastination, online classes are a terrific option. But academically challenged students need a classroom with a teacher's support. So moving classes back to the face-to-face modality will force students to go to class and listen more attentively than they would on a normal online lecture, where they could also have distractions coming in from either their house or from wherever they're sitting, roommates, friends, anything like that. So this is going to help students with lower grades to thrive with the help of their teachers. So if the solution is implemented, students will statistically do much better in their classes, and this will in turn decrease the college dropout rates that are already on the rise since the outbreak of COVID-19. Since COVID-19 is only increasing online classes, a lot of students have either chose to skip this semester or wait till the classes are moved face to face. So this is increasing the college dropout rates. So the action, what should we do in order to fix this problem? We need to move the current online classes back to face in order to get students back to normal and just a general sense of normalcy and increase their success rates in the very important college classes that they're enrolled in. Thank you.